Hello, Sarah from the Bureau with an update on the rain band and the damaging winds across southeastern parts of the country. So there are currently severe weather warnings across multiple states, but focusing on the mainland, damaging wind gusts are possible through elevated parts of Victoria, southeast New South Wales and also the Otways down in the south there. Now this is for damaging wind gusts in excess of 100 kilometres per hour that have the potential to bring down trees and power lines, creating really hazardous driving conditions. So if you do need to drive within these areas, please take care. Now we're also forecasting heavy rainfall to develop later tonight about northeastern parts of Victoria and continue into the early hours of tomorrow morning, with 6 hourly rainfall totals of 60 to 80 millimetres, and with rainfall rates that high, flash flooding is a concern. Now, shifting the focus down to Tasmania, however, the entire state is under a severe weather warning for damaging wind gusts to develop early tomorrow morning, including for Hobart, with damaging winds forecast to develop during the late morning, continuing into the early afternoon. So what's driving this severe weather? We have a northwest cloud band that's extending almost 4,000 kilometres across the mainland into Tasmania. And it's tapped into some tropical moisture over in the Indian Ocean and being pushed eastward by a strong cold front. Now it's already brought widespread, steady rainfall between 10 to 20 millimetres, with the heaviest rainfall through central parts of the country in the 24 hours to 9 a.m, with 44 millimetres recorded at Mount Lloyd near Alice Springs, and also the Kimberley coast had 71 millimetres. Now this rain band has brought some really welcomed rainfall to the southern agricultural districts that have been experiencing severe rainfall deficiencies. And we're forecasting it to continue to track eastwards into Victoria, reaching Melbourne later this afternoon or this evening, Tasmania, Western New South Wales and southwest Queensland as well. Looking at this low pressure system though, the isobars, you can see they're being really squeezed together, and that's what's generating the really strong winds. We've had 122 kilometre per hour gusts out in the Grampians earlier this morning, a 90 kilometre per hour gust over Port Phillip Bay in the last couple of hours as well. And as we move into tomorrow, that rain band will continue its eastward progression, moving into the northeast quadrant of New South Wales during the afternoon into the evening, with some rain in southern parts of Queensland as well. Just noticing in through here, it's still going to remain quite cloudy and dreary with drizzle and showers through southeastern parts of South Australia and inland parts of Victoria. Now on Saturday, the rain band moves further east, contracting further into northeastern New South Wales with some storms potentially developing through southeastern Queensland. But there's also a potential coastal trough developing off the east coast, with the onshore winds wrapping in there and enhancing shower activity. And out in the west, another rain-bearing system starts to push in, and if we move into Sunday, you can see it moves eastward with the potential for heavy rainfall through western districts south of Geraldton. While the trough off the east coast, we're keeping a really close eye on, because there's a fair bit of uncertainty with its exact path and its proximity to the mainland. So how much rainfall are we expecting? So this is from now all the way through until Saturday evening, with the heaviest rainfall totals about the northeast ranges of Victoria, with some purple areas there, so 100 millimetres possible. But leaning back through that, where that rain band has been, there's the potential for between 50 to 75 millimetres, where those darker orange bits are shown. So if you or anyone you know lives within particularly southeastern parts of the country where we have those severe weather warnings current, it's really important that you stay up to date with the latest forecasts and warnings via the Bureau website, app and social media. And as always, listen to the advice from your local emergency services. Bye for now.